And welcome to Yakuza Kiwami 3 slash Dark Ties, day 7 here on the channel. Just as long as the original playthrough of Yakuza 3 was fantastic. Obviously, tomorrow will be the last day of the main playthrough of the Yakuza Kiwami, and tomorrow will be Dark Tie, and then Friday and Saturday we'll get to Dark Ties. Um, but yeah, we have been playing it, really enjoying it. It's a good game. It's a good game. I am glad to, we're getting. It's nice to come back to this. It's been 5 years, so it's not like, it's just. It's still, it's still nice, And there's new content, so it's not like it's the same game, like, you know. So, but yeah, I do want to mention we got some good news and some interesting news. A little bit of a change, probably. All right, I had it scheduled this way to this anyway. It was like thinking of. I don't even know if it's gonna be out by September. Is the Tomb Raider game that's coming out this year? The latest. If it does, we're playing it in September. It's for the first September. We're playing it at the beginning of September, and then September 15th just announced the Wolverine's coming out. So we're gonna finish that at the end of September. We're gonna play that during the second half of September. So yeah, which means I gotta pre-order that if the pre-orders are up, which I don't know if they are. Let me go look. Let me go look really quickly. I don't know. The thing on the phone there. I don't think it is. I mean, I haven't been paying attention. This is. I'm sorry about the latest starts. It just could not be off. I overslept. Nope. Nope, not yet. Nope, not available pre-order yet. We'll put this into there. At least I can save it for later. And it becomes available. Let's see. Signing. I do want to say my own stupidity I forgot was that they did announce that but what was I gonna say? Oh, they did announce was the I forgot the Friday we're gonna be doing I have this placeholder, nothing yet. Nothing yet. What else? I want to pre-order it. God, that looks good. I have no problem in that for people who speak that language when they're in a native language. So he's mentioning like they want Turkish language support. I have no problem. They want to play that game in our language. Hey, that's their own thing. It doesn't affect me because I'm not gonna play in that language. Again, I understand why. We're doing like some were upset with. But it's like, yeah, I didn't care, but it's so why they're upset. But somebody was complaining like the I think they apologized. I'm like, there was just one of the Ace Attorney trilogies didn't have like Spanish support for some reason. So it's support. I don't know. That ain't my wheels. found something if Mystic's not on a read up layer. I don't know, rest is on. This only just got on as we were getting on. So, yeah, we're gonna get into the game again. Just maintenance, so what's going on. Like, we're gonna get to 9 and 10 today. I think that's for today. And tomorrow, most likely finishing the main story, like I said earlier. Yeah. Thankfully, we actually have people actually dug us out, so we're all good. Get to everything, but,
That guy with Kazuma's face really said all that to
let's
you?
do these. Yeah, we found out. Like, I knew our previous play, you know, like, that was his brother.
All we know
So I was
is that he's
surprised.
wrapped up in
I think
this
I was
whole
looked
mess
like.
somehow.
Yeah, there's a guy who had cosmetic surgery. It's just. It was his brother.
Hey, what's wrong? Are you hurt?
No. Aniki, I don't really know what to make of all this. That guy with the mustache, why'd he go and save my life? Especially after he shot the boss. Why help me?
Rikia, I need you to head back to Okinawa.
What?
I have some loose ends to tie up in Kamurocho. But you, there's nothing keeping you in this city.
But...
Look, just hear me out. Right now, we don't have a clue whether or not that man in the sketch is on our side. That's why I'm telling you to head back home. Look after Saki and the kids at Morning Glory for me. Can you do that?
yeah.
What's up? What? The chairman of the Hakuho? Hey, Kiryu. You know Mine from the Hakuho clan? Looks like he came all the way here to see you personally.
There was a place like this underneath Kamurocho this whole time? Who would have thought?
Well, you wanted to talk?
Right, pardon me. See, all the trouble you've been facing, I'm afraid my organization is partially to blame for that. I'm here to hold myself accountable.
Accountable?
Yes.
Mine. What the hell is this?
Kill you, you dirty son of a bitch! You ain't getting away with this! What's with that look on your face, huh, Mine? Don't just sit there twiddling your thumbs! Say something, jackoff!
Aniki, this is my office. I ask that you be more respectful.
You can shove your respect! If you had gotten off your ass and done something, I would have got my ass handed to me by Kiryu!
I told you in the officers' meeting. I don't consider Kiryu-san my enemy. Who is the one looking for a fight? You reap what you sow.
Huh? You're really chewing me out right now? Fuck you! Get off your high horse, dickhead! Listen up, Mine! Give me all your cash and every one of your guys! this time for sure Kiryu ain't surviving the night, then I'm gonna become the 7th chairman. I'll even let you be my captain. How about it?
A fool like you can never grasp the situation.
The fuck was that? I dare you to say that shit again!
The collection you just demolished was worth over 1 billion yen.
Like I give a damn! You rich bastards wipe your ass with that kind of cash!
Money isn't the issue here. You just can't seem to discern worth.
What was that? Where the hell do you get off, you fucking upstart?
It seems that you may have forgotten. Appearances can be deceiving. Perhaps you need a reminder. The two of us are through. And now I'll need to make up for your behavior to Kiryu-san. Don't do it here. He's made a big enough mess as it is.
Yes, sir.
No! No! Mine! Wait! Mine! Mine!
Ultimately, the fault lies with me for allowing Kanda to rise so far above his station. Though it was unfortunate we had to resort to violence, shall we consider this incident with the Nishikiyama family resolved? I plan to assemble the Tojo clan families without delay and attempt to restore order. Regarding Hamazaki, I have my men searching for him as we speak. Though, I suspect their efforts will be in vain.
Why is that? Do you have some idea where he might have gone?
Well, I imagine he's no longer in the country.
What does that mean?
The head of the snake flower in Japan, Lao Kalong, is dead. Their headquarters wouldn't take that lying down. Given the fact that Hamazaki was acting as Lao's partner, they've surely kidnapped him in retaliation. As for the rest of his family, I hear their bodies were found floating in Yokohama Bay.
Laos men.
In any case, the Hamazaki family has been wiped out without us having to lift even a single finger. I plan to reach out to Snakeflower headquarters myself to prevent a war from breaking out and any further bloodshed.
Right.
Kiryu-san, the Tojo clan's on the verge of collapse. We need you now more than ever. For everyone's sake, I ask that you please watch your back. I'll take my leave.
Mine. Who taught you to handle things this way?
I'm not sure I follow.
I'm saying, if Daigo were still calling the shots, would he tell you to pull this kind of stunt?
Knowing him, I doubt it.
Then why the hell?
Well, Daigo-san is no longer the one issuing orders. This decision was mine, and mine alone. And this is how I do things. Another thing, Kiryu-san. It'd be remiss of me not to mention that some of the blame rests on your shoulders as well. Daigo-san told me everything. You're running an orphanage in Okinawa, correct? Enjoying your new life? Unaware of the role you play in any of this, do you think you're a savior to those children? It's pure self-indulgence, you hypocrite.
What?
From now on, I'll be deciding how to move forward. Methods aside, I do intend to honor Daigo-san's will.
Mine.
In other words, all I've done and all I will do is for the sake of the Tojo clan's future. I'm sure Daigo-san would have no qualms with that. Anyone who stands in my way will be eliminated. Even if that person is one of our own. I'll never understand why Daigo-san would hold a man like you in such high esteem.
Mine, you've lost sight of what's truly important.
Excuse me?
And one day, I'll show you just what you're missing.
I don't expect you will. I have nothing to learn from you.
Damn. Never took Mine as the kind of guy who'd off one of his own like that. That's pretty fucking brutal of him. Right, Kiryu-chan? Well, look on the bright side. At least Kanna's out our hair for good. And Hamazaki's probably gone swimming with the fishes by now. I guess that's it then. Doubt there's anyone else who'd want to rub you and Daigo out of the picture. So, case closed, yeah?
I wouldn't say that just yet. We know now that Hamazaki is the traitor. The Snake Flower might have taken care of his family for us, but that's not the end of it. We still have a mystery on our hands. Namely, that man with Kazuma's face. If he's the one who shot Daigo, whose orders is he acting on?
And let's not forget, he even shot Nakahara back in Okinawa so he could get his hands on the land deed.
Now our mystery man has control over the resort and the Tojo clan. Considering how Hamazaki was after both, it seems like the two of them are connected.
But if this Kazuma lookalike was really in league with Hamazaki, why would he go out of his way to save Kiryu and Rikia? There are too many questions, and hardly any answers.
Then we divide and conquer. I'll try finding out what happened to Hamazaki. Florist, you look into Mine and the Hakuho clan.
Why Mine?
At this point, the Tojo leadership's practically been decimated. Majima and Mine are the only two left standing.
Wait, hold up. You saying I'm a suspect here?
If I was, I sure wouldn't have said it to your face.
All right, I'll keep monitoring the Hakuho, and that Kazuma lookalike too. See if I can dig up anything on them.
Majima-san, there's no one leading the Kazuma family now that Kashiwagi-san left us. You think you'd be able to keep them together? Be careful, though. Some of the more ambitious families might try to take advantage of the power vacuum and challenge you.
Sure.
Kiryu, let me know the second you find out something new.
Will do.
Well, all that's left is to put this plan into action. We'll be in touch.
Got it. Alrighty then. Guess I'll pay the Kazuma boys a little visit.
What are you gonna do with the kid, Kiryu?
I'm gonna send him home. Things are getting too dangerous here in the city.
Think you're right. You should see him off, at least part of the way. You know, considering the rough day he's had.
Yeah. Was already planning on it. Come on, Rikia. We're done here. It's time for you to head back.
All right.
You could catch the next flight to Okinawa if you leave now. Let's go. I'll walk you to a taxi.
I'll be okay. I can manage on my own.
The Snake Flower Triad just tried to murder you. It's not safe for you to be out by yourself in Kamurocho right now. Come on. Let's go.
Okay. Right behind you.
You all right?
Yeah, just... sorry, Aniki. I came all the way to this city, determined to help you out. Do what felt right. But I doubt I was any help at all. Pretty sure I was just trouble from the start.
Don't say that. You were no trouble at all. But right now, I need you to go back to Okinawa. Head straight to the airport, okay? Take care, Rikia.
Aniki,
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Focus on taking care of Nakahara and the kids. Keep them safe. We still don't know who we're up against, but it looks like it's not just the Tojo clan we're dealing with here. Things are worse than we thought. Which means... Nakahara isn't out of the woods yet. With him in the hospital, there's no one else. You're the only person the Ryudo family and the kids at Morning Glory can rely on right now. Can you handle this, Rikia?
I can. You can count on me, Aniki. I'll hold the fort. I'll see you later. Got a flight to catch and all. Stay safe out there.
I will. I'll be home as soon as I take care of everything.
You see, we're on the cusp of success here. But if we don't deal with Kiryu, that'll stall the Tojo clan's land acquisition. No doubt he'll try to stop us, and if he does, the resort deal will end up back at square one. Now, if we snuff out Kiryu, that'll also settle the eviction matter. 2 birds, 1 stone. From there, it's a straight shot to the PM's chair. Sound about right, Minister Suzuki? Yes, I completely agree. No man can stand a chance against your special forces, not even the 4th chairman himself. You're worried things will snowball. Well, all you'd have to do is cover it up. Think of the power you'll soon obtain. A scandal like that, just gas in the wind. All right then. Goodbye now. And with that, Minister Suzuki will most definitely dispatch his soldiers.
Good work. Then that means we don't have any more business with you.
Yeah? You sure you don't need a middleman? Though, personally, I don't give a damn if you decide to work with Suzuki directly.
Lao, our boss, was obsessed with taking down Kazuma Kiryu. You knew and took advantage of that. By dangling Kiryu as bait, you got the Snake Flower Triad wrapped up in your schemes. Our boss fell for it. He bit and paid the price. In the end, your meddling cost him his life. He died because of you!
Well, I can't argue with that. But shouldn't you be thanking me instead?
Bastard.
Look at it this way. Your boss abused his authority for a personal grudge against Kiryu, and it killed him. In other words, a man ill-suited for leadership went and brought about his own demise. Isn't that great? And don't forget, I joined forces with the Snakeflower Triad, not just Lao. So if we stay on friendly terms, then you'll have a stake in the resort deal too. The rights will amount to no less than 100 billion yen. I imagine the main branch back in China would be awfully pleased with the profits. Hell, if you're so pressed to get revenge for your old boss, why not take Kiryu's head while you're at it? 'Cause then, forget leading the Japanese branch. That'll land you a seat at the big boys' table back at HQ.
We'll take you up on your offer. This is it. No more second chances. Don't let him out of sight.
Yes, sir!
I did what I could. Now to watch it all fall into place.
Is this Kazuma Kiryu?
Yeah, it is. Who's asking?
The Minister of Defense, Tamiya.
Tamiya? I remember you. We've met before.
We have. Last time we spoke was in Okinawa, was it? Then I presume you know that I've been in contact with Daigo Dojima regarding the proposed Okinawa deal.
Yeah. Heard all about it from your secretary, Toma, about a year ago.
And as you're aware, after their chairman was shot, the Tojo clan began to fall apart at the seams. Those who supported Suzuki redoubled their efforts to push the resort deal forward. In turn, I had no choice but to ensure my military expansion bill passed as well.
What do you mean? I thought it was the opposite. That movement on the resort deal started back up because you were trying to pass your bill.
Not exactly. A third party appeared and set me up. Their actions, unfortunately, forced my hand.
Okay. And what does any of this have to do with me?
I have a favor to ask of you. Will you hear me out?
Is it to keep the resort from starting up again?
Close. The end result will ultimately lead to that.
I'm not sure I follow. Aren't your bill and Suzuki's resort some kind of package deal? If that resort doesn't happen, then neither will the base expansion.
If only it were that simple. Regardless, if you want to put a stop to this resort deal, then come to my office in the Diet Building.
Right through the front doors, huh?
Only way in. I'll have my driver wait for you in front of the Millennium Tower and take you straight there.
Fine. I have a few questions of my own that could use some answering anyway.
Hey, Kiryu, it's me. So, what's the scoop?
Big news, Date-san. I just got off the phone with Tamiya, the Minister of Defense, not too long ago.
Huh. Why would he want to talk to you?
Asked for a favor. Not sure what, though. But it looks like someone from the Tojo clan might be pulling some strings. Someone who's got an ally in the government. Tamiya also mentioned there was another player involved. A third party. I'm about to head over to the Diet Building and talk with him. Get some answers.
All right. And how are you gonna get there?
He's sending his personal driver over. Told me to meet them at the Millennium Tower. And they'll get me through the front doors.
Wait, Kiryu, I'm coming with you. No ifs, ands, or buts.
All right. Where are you right now?
It's Serena, but I can leave any time. You said the Millennium Tower, right?
Yeah. Might want to get a move on then. Let's meet at the entrance. What a waste of time. Sorry. But if you're here to get revenge for Lau, then you got the wrong guy.
No, I don't think I do. If it wasn't for you, the boss would still be alive. His death is your fault.
And who are you supposed to be? His successor? Guess the Snake Flower's a little understaffed.
I think I'm beginning to understand why Lau wanted to kill you so badly. I'll give him a chance and send you straight to hell.
Come at me. Lau could have put more effort into training his subordinates. Now that you've stepped up, at least act the part.
Come on, Kiryu. Seriously? Don't tell me you went at it again with the Snake Flower Triad.
Date-san, you make it sound like I went looking for a fight. It's not my fault. They're the ones who started it.
Huh. Must have been trying to avenge Lau then. At least they won't be a thorn in our side anymore.
Yeah, there's that.
Gotta say, though, I didn't expect Tamiya to ring you up.
Me neither. Here's hoping he can shed some light on things.
Yeah, I hear you. But we can't forget he's one of the biggest political figureheads in the country. Who knows what he's scheming? We should go in ready for anything. Better to be safe than sorry.
Agreed. Time to dig in. Not bad. That was delicious.
You must be Kazuma Kiryu-sama.
Yeah, that's me. And you must be Tamiya's driver?
Indeed, and his secretary as well. You may call me Higaki. And you, sir? I hadn't been told to expect you. Are you media, perhaps?
You got it. Date, from the Keihin News. Kiryu and I go way back. We met when I was on the force.
Still, I'm afraid I can't allow a report.
Now hold on. A prominent government official meeting with the 4th chairman of the Tojo clan in private? That's one hell of a story. If I can't tag along, I guess I'll have to use my imagination to fill in the blanks. Better to take me with you in that case, hmm?
Nevertheless.
Sorry about him, but I think it's for the best that you let him come with us. Don't worry. We promise you won't write about anything he hears today. Right, Date-san?
Yeah, sure thing.
Very well. Then please, get in the car, sir. Are you ready to depart?
Yeah, let's go.
Right away, sir. We'll arrive at the Dai building shortly.
expected. And who's this?
Date, from the Keihin News. I'm looking into Suzuki's link with the Tojo.
The famous detective turned reporter. Care for a drink?
I'll pass.
So, you're the man who's running the orphanage. On the plot, they're eyeing for the resort.
That's right.
And because of that, Daigo Dojima turned down the land acquisition deal.
What's your point?
My point is, our interests in all of this are aligned.
And how's that?
You want to halt development on that resort, yes?
Yeah, what about it?
You see, I find that to be the most preferable outcome as well.
Wait, what? Are you pulling our leg here?
But without the resort, wouldn't your military base expansion bill end in failure?
It would. But that doesn't matter anymore.
It doesn't? Why not?
Well, that's simple. I never had any intention of passing that bill in the first place.
What?
Then what's your angle? Explain everything. From the military base expansion bill to the resort development plan. We'll hear you out.
My end goal is to bring a certain international syndicate to light. And once I do, to root out and eliminate them and their conspirators. This syndicate is widely known as Black Monday.
Black Monday.
Wait a minute. Aren't they supposed to be some notorious arms trafficking group?
I see you're a reporter who knows his stuff. October 19th, 1987, the day that triggered a severe worldwide recession. The day an arms dealer is said to have orchestrated the New York Stock Exchange to open to the worst crash it had seen to date. The day from which this group derives their name, Black Monday. Their leader, a man by the name Andre Richardson. To draw them out a year ago, I concocted a scheme, a proposed military base expansion. The ultimate synthesis of cutting-edge Japanese technology and American weapons know-how. Once this base expansion bill brings the BMD system to Okinawa, we will possess the world's most powerful defensive weapon, making our country nigh impenetrable against hostile nations. No country in Asia, nor any of the surrounding territories as far as the Middle East will pose a threat to us. Japan will be safe for decades to come. The BMD system has the potential to shift the balance of power across the globe as we know it. At least, that was the pitch. That's the story the world's been led to believe.
It's propaganda?
That's right. The kind of hearsay I needed to circulate for my plan to work.
What do you mean?
We're talking about a weapon system that could change the world as we know it. Trillions were invested into its development. Why, even the blueprint alone could fetch a small fortune. Now, who do you think might be interested in something like that?
That would be Black Monday.
With a clientele based all over the world, a new weapon of this magnitude would surely be on their radar as a potential product. It's simply an opportunity they can't afford to miss.
So, the new BMD system, the military base expansion, everything was bait to lure out Black Monday. You won't actually enact them.
Exactly. But regardless of that, I still needed to act like I would, to convince everyone it was important to pass the proposal. That's where Suzuki came in. For my proposal to pass, I suggested developing the resort and told him I'd relinquish all the rights to him. That way, the base expansion bill could proceed together with the resort as a set. In other words, in order to pull this off, I had to fool the entire nation.
All that makes sense. But earlier you said it didn't matter whether the bill passed or not anymore. So, that must mean...
Indeed. The bill no longer matters because I finally secured a lead on Black Monday.
Then, you never planned on running against Suzuki for the Prime Minister's seat, either.
Leave that fight to the young and vain and the chips on their shoulders. Old man like me couldn't care less.
Okay, fine. But a ploy this elaborate, one that even involves America, that's not something you can pull off by yourself.
You're sharp. That's correct. And it's a whole other can of worms I have yet to open. That we'll address soon. First, how about a break? You there?
Yeah.
Okay, back to it. So you set one hell of a plan in motion to lure out Black Monday. But there are far too many moving parts for it to be something you're pulling off on your own.
Correct. I have an accomplice in all of this. His name is Joji Kazuma.
Come again?
That's right. He's related to the former Tojo clan officer Shintaro Kazuma, his younger brother, to be exact.
So, the man we've been looking for this whole time is Kazuma-san's brother?
Those two sure do look alike, don't they?
Yeah.
Guess that explains the resemblance. Those are some strong genes. Now we've got a lead on his identity.
Right. But... I still can't believe it.
You didn't know? I see. Though, I suppose it's no surprise that he never felt like mentioning him. Those two were anything but close. After everything they went through, they might as well be strangers rather than brothers.
What happened between them?
Well, they lost their parents at an early age, you see. The only surviving family Joji and his brother had were each other. And to Shintaro, Joji was everything. But life continued testing the brothers. They ended up on different paths, ones that conflicted.
You mean their work? So Kazuma's brother was...
a cop. And not just any cop, an officer with the National Police Agency. He worked in what we now call the Foreign Affairs Division.
No kidding. Those guys are the cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop, huh? I suppose to the beat cops out there, that's what it could seem like. Ironic, isn't it? How two men who took the same oath, sworn to serve and protect our nation, now lead such different lives. One spends his afternoons drinking whiskey from the comfort of his office in the Diet Building. The other's out running highly dangerous operations on American shores.
I take it you're referring to yourself and Joji Kazuma.
Yeah, that's right. Back in the day, Joji and I were on the force together. After all this time, he's about the only man I'd call a friend. The events that unfolded over the last year in both Tokyo and Okinawa, all of it was orchestrated by Joji and me.
All of it? How's that even possible?
I was the brains behind the whole plan. Joji was the brawn, utilizing his organization to execute it.
Your plan, huh? Then you're telling me Kazuma-san's younger brother putting a bullet in Daigo. That's all part of your plan?
I'm afraid so.
And what's this organization Kazuma's brother utilized? He's not still with the Force, is he?
No, not anymore. Joji left the Japanese police years ago.
So what does he do now?
He's working for the United States. To be more precise, he's with the Far East Intelligence Division of the Central Intelligence Agency.
Wait, the CIA?
Yes. You mind if we take another break? We're hardly halfway through what I have to tell you. You there?
Yeah. So, the man we've been chasing after is actually Kazuma-san's younger brother, Joji Kazuma. And he's currently working as a CIA operative. I have that right?
Correct. And the CIA is also after Black Monday. As far as Joji is concerned, the extent of our collaboration is only to accomplish his agency's directive.
Okay, yeah, I get that. What I don't get is how shooting these people is part of the plan.
Me neither. So, the person responsible for shooting Daigo and Nakahara, is it really him?
I don't know myself, but if I had to guess, I'd say so.
But why?
I only know of two directives given to the CIA operatives on this case. One, track any and all movements taken by Black Monday in regard to the military base expansion bill and its effects. Two, eliminate any threat, present or future, to your pursuit of the first directive.
Eliminate?
The CIA needs the bill to pass to lure out Black Monday. So anything that poses a threat to the bill would be a threat to their mission. And since the bill needs land, anyone stopping you from acquiring it is an obstacle to eliminate.
Exactly. But remember, Joji isn't the only agent assigned to this case. I'm sure you've had the pleasure of getting acquainted with some of the others.
Other agents. That's right. Those men in black suits.
Bingo. Those foreigners who attacked you were card-carrying CIA agents dispatched to Japan on active duty. And now you know why. You threatened to stop the resort deal. You threatened them.
Wait, then the guys who shot Kashiwagi were also...
The CIA.
Why? Why would Kazuma-san's brother do that? Why go to such lengths to murder him? One of his own countrymen.
Countrymen? No. You see, to Joji, the CIA is the only group to which he pledges himself.
How's that?
Perhaps you two might be too young to remember, but 30 years ago, Japan was a far more conservative place. If you were a cop back then, having a brother in the Yakuza was more than enough grounds to warrant endless harassment. Joji found himself in that very position. Not only that, but his brother was a high-ranking officer of the Tojo clan. When that came to light, Joji had no choice but to sever his ties with the police. That's when America found him, picked him up, dusted him off, and showed him a way forward. A country where a person's skill and talent were valued over all else. He could have a new life, a fresh start, this time without his past dictating everything.
The CIA gave him life, so he gave them his. There's no line he wouldn't cross for them.
I'm afraid that's the sort of man you're dealing with. But I digress. How about another breather? We've covered a lot of ground, and I still haven't gotten to that favor I wanted. You there?
Yeah. All right. Earlier you mentioned the favor. What do you want me to do?
There are 2 men involved in this case I need you to save.
And who might they be?
The first individual is my former secretary, Toma.
Former secretary? Why? What happened?
2 weeks ago, Toma tendered his resignation, effective immediately. We discovered the truth, my real motive, the real reason I proposed the military base expansion bill. Now he's fallen in with the man in charge of the resort development project.
And who's that?
The Yakuza. Perhaps you're familiar with him, Yoshitaka Mine, head of the Hakuho clan.
Mine?
The chances are high that Toma will share everything he learned with Mine. And I guarantee one of the players in this plot will attempt to silence him in turn.
One of the players, huh? Yeah. And I assume this player is the other person you want me to save?
That's correct. I need you to stop that from happening. I need you to keep Toma safe from him.
And who is he exactly?
Joji Kazuma. Let me take one last break. Then we can get down to business. You there?
Yeah. Picking up where we left off. Toma found out the military base expansion bill was all smoke and mirrors, so his ambition came to a standstill. That's why he quit and sided with Mine in order to acquire the land needed for the resort development deal.
Precisely. With the Nishikiyama and the Hamazaki families decimated, he turned to the only option he had left, the Hakuho clan. No doubt Mine realized this and offered his assistance in return for full control of the resort, a condition I assume Toma readily accepted.
Wait, Mine gets to claim everything for himself? Why would Toma agree to that? What's he get out of this?
Perhaps you guessed it from his last name, but did you know Toma was born and raised in Okinawa?
Yeah, heard it straight from him, in fact. When we met last year.
Well, 3 years ago, Toma left Okinawa with the dream of seeing it flourish. He came here to make his foray into the world of politics. That's when he must have learned about the military base expansion bill and the resort development deal. The timing lines up. He was determined to do everything in his power to help his home prosper.
I remember. He said he'd make any sacrifice necessary for Okinawa's sake.
That sounds like him. Okinawa's prosperity is all he's ever cared about. I didn't know how much love he had for Okinawa until last year. That was when the public nearly found out the Yakuza was connected to the land we hoped to acquire. Back then, Toma took it upon himself to arrange a meeting between me and Chairman Dojima to ask for his intervention and keep things on track. Though fact is, he wasn't doing it because he cared about my military base. Keeping the resort development project afloat was his true objective.
Then, when Toma arranged for you to meet with Daigo Dojima, he became acquainted with both the Tojo clan and Mine.
And now, 1 year later, he found out that everything I was working towards, the good he thought he was doing, was all fake. But he still wanted to save the resort he'd spent so long envisioning, so he went to the Hakuho clan and formed a pact. Toma and Mine are both working toward a common goal, albeit for different reasons.
Things are starting to add up. But now I've got a new question. Why would a man who was so loyal to the 6th chairman betray the Tojo clan?
I can't say I understand this Mine character's motives. But after all the twists and turns in this saga, he's now effectively the acting head of the Tojo clan. Doubtless he'd rise into power had he waited patiently. Just what on earth is he playing at?
So while Toma and Mine try to make the resort deal happen, you and the CIA have your own objective. I'm starting to see exactly who set this up.
Please, stop Joji.
Stop him? You're asking us to hinder the CIA?
Correct. If that's what it takes to protect Toma.
Why are they so keen on getting rid of him, though?
Because he knows too much. He's aware of the CIA's involvement with this bill, as well as the fact that the bill itself is essentially all fake.
And that's why the CIA's planning to shut him up.
Indeed. But I have no desire to see Toma killed. Rather, I want to save both him and Joji.
Hold on. Wasn't Toma the one who mucked up your plans? So why are you protecting him?
Those of strong conviction will one day come to have grand ambitions that they will, no doubt, make into reality. That's something I learned from my mentor. Toma is a man with a good heart. He'll make for a great politician before long.
Is that all there is?
There's more to it, Date-san. Tamiya here might be rough around the edges, but he'd never abandon one of his own. He's old-fashioned like that. I get that right? All right. So stopping Toma means stopping the resort deal, too. And Kazuma-san's brother and I have some unfinished business to iron out anyway.
So you'll do it?
Don't get me wrong. I'm not doing this for you. All I want is to protect Morning Glory.
Fair enough. Then let's do this. You keep Toma safe from Joji, and I'll ensure those resort development plans never see the light of day. You have my word.
Where's Toma right now?
In Okinawa. Well on his way to meet with the prefectural assembly. I thought Yakuza like you only existed in stories these days. But now I'll get to see the real deal.
Huh? Something out there?
Suzuki's security.
What?
Toma must have planned this from the get-go.
What do we do, Kiryu?
Only right to go greet him. Don't you think so?
Yes, indeed. Only proper.
Since they're Suzuki's guys, should I hold back?
They're essentially his personal soldiers. Do whatever it takes to get through. I'll deal with the consequences.
Just one more thing.
What is it?
I was under the impression that all politicians aspire to become prime minister one day. But earlier you said you weren't interested. Why not?
Allow me to flip the script. Can a foot soldier become chairman just because they want to? No. You have to put in the effort. You have to keep climbing step by step. Then one day you'll find yourself at the top. Am I wrong?
You make a good point.
Oh boy. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Damn. That's one hell of a crowd.
Dante-san, leave these guys to me. You go sneak out the back.
What?
You're media, remember? Show them your business card, and they ought to let you through.
But then you'll be...
If I don't make it out of this, tell Majima-san everything we learned from Tamiya just now.
Kiryu.
Now go.
After him! He's not getting away! Don't let him escape!
Damn it. There's no end to these guys.
Whoa! What the hell?
Kiryu-chan! Where'd you go? Over here. Oh, thank God. For a second, I thought I squished you flat like a bug. Come on, hop on in.
Hey!
Right.
Stop!
Hamazaki! You're testing my patience here. Did you really think that you could run from us?
No. Come on now, boys. I'm not gonna try anything funny. Just gonna phone the main branch for reinforcements is all. Give me some time, and Kiryu's head will be yours.
That is a tempting offer. One I'm sure headquarters would be more than happy to accept.
Isn't it? Then let me,
But who gives a shit about that now? From the moment you walked into our lives, it's been nothing but a living hell! All I want now is for you to suffer after what you put us through! No more running, Hamazaki!
no more cards up my sleeve. Guess that's all she wrote.
I see. Understood. Hamazaki's whereabouts are completely unknown. Well, there's a good chance he lost his life, having exploited the Snake Flower Triad as he did. In any case, I must thank you for your cooperation. I'm glad you stepped in when you did.
Think nothing of it. The very least we could do is clean up after that man. Moving forward, you may leave the development of your resort in our hands.
But can I trust you to deliver results?
Of course, and very quickly at that. I'll demonstrate just how inept Hamazaki was, and how a real Yakuza operates.
Yoshitaka! Hey, Yoshitaka!
Dad!
Where have you been, young man? Do you even know what time it is?
Huh? Oh, I was playing ball with my friends.
You were? Oh. And here I was, all worked up since it was getting dark out.
Oh, Dad, look at this. I got the highest grade on the test today.
Did you now? You are one smart kid, Yoshitaka.
Yeah. Hi, guys. Can I play too?
Why should we? You don't even have a bat or a glove.
Yeah, no way we'd play with a poor kid like you.
Dad. Wake up, please. Don't die.
Yoshitaka.
Dad.
Listen. Listen to me, Yoshitaka. You've always been a bright kid. Don't let that mind go to waste. You make something of yourself.
Dad.
I'm sorry. I can't be there for you.
Dad!
Who is it?
Katase, sir.
Come in.
Pardon me. I've booked you a flight from Haneda to Okinawa. It departs in an hour and a half.
Then let's go.
Chairman?
What is it?
Never mind. It's nothing. It's just... Well, you've been working yourself awfully hard lately. If something happened to you, I...
Don't give me that look. I'll be fine.
In a further development regarding the commotion at the National Diet Building yesterday, the police released a statement alleging it was instigated by opponents of Okinawa's military base expansion bill. The police are now on high alert and patrolling the area in search of the people behind
I've heard enough.
Security at the Diet Building will be
Sure.
heightened for the foreseeable future.
Well, doesn't look like getting out to Okinawa will be as easy as we thought.
I'll go alone.
What? But there's no telling how many men Mine still has in camp there. You might need the firepower.
He ain't wrong, Kiryu-chan. You say the word, and I could drop-ship the whole family out to Okinawa in a heartbeat.
No, it's fine.
Why's that?
There's been one thing driving everything I've done up to this point. And that's Morning Glory. Don't get me wrong. I am worried for Daigo and the Tojo clan, but... what happens in Okinawa is my problem. I'm not dragging you guys into my fight.
Well, yeah, sure. But Okinawa is swarming with CIA goons in the Hakuho clan right now. It ain't just your problem anymore.
I'll be fine. I mean it. You don't have to come with me. I won't be alone.
Huh?
Because I'll have the Ryudo family with me. They've got my back. They want to bring the fight to Okinawa? Fine. We'll be waiting. After all, an Okinawa problem deserves to be settled by the people of Okinawa.
Yeah? You sure that's what you really want, Kiryu-chan?
Yeah.
Have it your way. Suppose that's that.
Majima.
Once he's made up his mind, there ain't no changing it, Date-san. You ought to know that by now.
I do, but still.
Don't worry about the Tojo clan while you're gone, Kiryu-chan. The Majima family's got it handled. So you do what you gotta do out there.
Thanks, Majima-san. Worth a shot.
好きなフレームを3種類選ぼう。
This looks good.
タイミングを合わせてポーズを決めちゃおう。カメラをよーく見てね。3、2、
Cheese.
撮影完了。
Like this?
撮影完了。
Not great.
3、2、1。こんな感じだよ。
Not great.
撮影はすべて終了だよ。プリントしたい写真を選んでね。
This will be a nice memory.
忘れ物に注意してね。よく狙ってください。次はどこを狙いどうします。うまく狙えましたか。自動で動きます。よく狙ってください。どこを狙うかが移動します。うまく狙えましたか。自動で動きます。よく狙ってください。次はどこを狙いますか。うまく狙えましたか。自動で動きます。次に進みます。どこを狙うかがポイントです。どうします。うまく狙えましたか。自動で動きます。よく狙ってください。どこを狙うかがポイントです。どうします。うまく狙えましたか。自動で動きます。横に移動します。よく狙ってください。どこを狙うかがポイントです。うまく狙えましたか。自動で動きます。次によく狙ってください。次はどこを狙いうまく狙えましたか。自動で動きます。よく狙ってください。次はどこを狙いますか。どうします。うまく狙えましたか。自動で動きます。また遊んでくださいね。どこを狙いを決めて。こんなところで止めちゃって。どうだ。 狙いを決め、こんなところで止めちゃって。どうだ。次行きまーす。ストップ。狙いをつけ。どうだ。ストップ。どこを狙いをつけ。どうだ。コングラチュレーション。行きまーす。ストップ。どこを狙いを決めて、こんなところで止めちゃって。どうだ。行きまーす。ストップ。狙いを決めて、こんなところで止めちゃって。どうだ。行きまーす。ストップ。狙いを決めて。いけー。どうだ。行きまーす。ストップ。狙いを決めて、こんなところで止めちゃって。どうだ。また来てね。行きまーす。ストップ。どこ狙って。どうだ。
の差を見せてやる。退屈しのぎちょうどいい。
Time to get to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aha. Oh. Hmm?
Yeah.
Uncle Cause!
Uncle Cause! Uncle Cause!
Did you have fun?
How'd you
Nakahara. Is it all right for you to be up and about already?
Sat on my ass long enough, brother.
Good to see you, Nakahara. How are you doing? You feeling any better?
Yeah, much better. It'll take more than a few bullets to stop old Nakahara.
So, Aniki, did you learn anything else about that man who saved me?
Yeah. Turns out, he's the younger brother of the man who raised me, Kazuma-san, and an intelligence officer with the CIA.
The CIA?
Same guy who stood by when his pal shot me in the gut, too. Awful slippery fella. But it doesn't make sense. The hell's the CIA want with me?
Truth is, they came to Japan to carry out a particular operation. I can't go into too many details, but their objective was the deed. Without it, they wouldn't be able to achieve their mission.
You're saying the CIA wants in on that land?
It's not the land itself they want, but there's a project involved with that land. Its success was a major part of their mission. They needed it to proceed at all costs.
You're talking about the resort deal.
Exactly. That and the expansion of the military base in Okinawa. The 2 are a package deal. But the CIA needs that new bill to pass.
Aniki? I'm totally lost here. Why the hell does the CIA care about some resort in Okinawa and a bill to expand military bases? How's that any of their business?
What? Obviously, it's because, cause the US would profit from it and stuff.
Huh. I guess.
That's a lot to take in. How did you find out about all this?
Heard it from the Minister of Defense himself.
Tamiya? Hang on. You saying you talked to the Makiri Muck?
Yeah. He had a favor to ask me. Wanted me to save one of his men. Toma, his secretary from Okinawa. I do that, and in exchange, he says he'll put a stop to the resort deal.
Save him? From what exactly?
From getting himself killed. Toma has basically gone rogue. After he found out what Tamiya was plotting with the CIA, he decided to take matters into his own hands and resign from his post. And now, he's in the CIA's crosshairs for it.
Wouldn't Tamiya be happy about that, though? If Toma's working against his own boss, why go to the trouble of helping him?
Tamiya is old guard and sentimental. He took Toma under his wing, so I doubt he wants the kid's murder on his conscience.
And here I thought politicians never did anything that didn't line their own pockets. Nice to know there's at least one of them out there who still gives a shit.
Yeah. That's why I came back to Okinawa. I have to save Toma. But first, I have to figure out where he is.
Kiryu, it's Tamiya.
Good timing. Any news?
Where are you?
Back in Okinawa. I stopped by the orphanage to check on the kids and spend some quality time with them. But I'll be heading out to search for Toma soon.
I was taking a look at Toma's schedule, and he's slated to meet with his advisors. That means he'll be working at the prefectural office all day.
All day?
Yes, they're discussing how to move forward with the resort deal. It's probably going to be a very long meeting. In fact, they likely have to spend the night locally. You can relax for today, Kiryu. We should be safe within the walls of that office. It's tomorrow I'm worried about.
All right, got it.
I don't know when that meeting will end, but once it does, he'll be out in the wind. That'd be the most opportune time for Joji to strike. I've got a man with eyes on Toma. When he finds out what his plans are, I'll be in touch. So wait for my call. In any case, you're off the hook for today, so get some rest. You'll need it. But tomorrow's a different story. Be ready to move at a moment's notice then.
Sure, I'll stand by.
Goodbye.
That was Tamiya. He said Toma's held up in a meeting over at the prefectural office. Which means the CIA won't mobilize until he gets out.
All right. You got a little downtime till you head out then. How about you stay a while, play with the kids? They'd be happy for it. Everyone missed you something fierce while you were in Tokyo.
Good idea. Thanks for telling me. I'll spend some time with them.
Yeah, I'm sure they're all wanting to hear about your trip.
On that note, we ought to get going, Rikia.
Oh, right.
Get going? Where to? Y'all have big plans today?
This old man's got some more tasks scheduled at the hospital. They just can't get enough of me. I'll stop by again tomorrow.
All right. I'll see you then. Stay safe.
We'll be back after we drop the boss off at his appointment. See you later.
Hey there, brother.
Nakahara, how are your test results? Looking good?
Passed with flying colors. I'm on my way to a clean bill of health.
Yeah, I don't know, boss. I remember the doc telling me not to push it. You gotta rest up, please.
Yeah, I will.
Someone's in good spirits. By the looks of it, you'll be better in no time.
Kiryu, it's Tamiya.
Hey, I've been waiting for your call. Well, any news? What's the latest on Toma?
This meeting at the prefectural assembly ended a few minutes ago. According to my informant, he's off the clock and heading out for a couple of drinks.
I see. But if you're already keeping tabs on Toma, can't you have your guy pass on a message? Would be easier to tell him to watch his six than go through all this trouble.
Because my operative is a politician himself, and he's too valuable to me to blow his cover. Should that happen, it'd spell the end of a promising career in politics. That aside, Toma doesn't trust me. He left my employ, as you'll recall.
Yeah, all right. Point taken. He probably felt betrayed after learning the truth. Doubt he'd be open to hearing what your operative has to say. So, where's he headed now? Do you have any idea where he might be getting that drink?
Likely somewhere in Hatsumachi. He likes to drink there after hours.
Hatsumachi, huh? Okay. Which bar am I looking for?
Could be one of the many establishments that he frequents. Whenever I've gone out for drinks with him, we've gone to several places. But now that I think about it, I believe Toma's favorite spot was a bar with pole dancers. Can't recall the name, though.
A bar in Hatsumachi with pole dancers. Didn't figure him for the type. Should be easy enough to find anyway.
Please save him, Kiryu. I don't want his blood on my hands.
I understand. I'll take care of it. I'll do whatever I can to protect him. Just remember, I need your help stopping that resort deal. Well, the land acquisition part, anyway.
Don't worry, I'll keep my end of the bargain. Unlike most people in my field, I'm a man of my word.
Aniki, what's going on?
Tamiya called just now. He had an idea of where we might find Toma.
So you're heading out right away? To save his life?
Yeah, that's the plan. Rikia, Mikio, sorry to keep asking this of you, but I need someone to look after the kids while I'm gone. Can you two help?
Sure. Leave him to us. You just stay safe, Aniki.
Right. Yeah. No.
Hey!
What a waste of time.
Ah!
Yeah.
I'm the freaking savior of Okinawa, baby!
Wow!
The island's future is brighter than ever. Everyone's gonna remember the legend of Toma!
Toma, you're so cool!
Well, impressive, aren't I?
Yeah, just amazing!
I know I am. Come on, ladies. Drinks are on me.
Don't shoot! Tamiya told me everything. He told me why you shot Nakahara and Daigo. And why you're about to put a bullet between Toma's eyes.
He's gonna kill me?
He also asked me to stop you and save the kid. Even if the CIA did put a hit on Toma's head, I doubt you wanted to go through with any of this.
The CIA? That means... Oh God! Minister Tamiya wants me dead! Ah!
Don't move.
You're serious? You really mean to kill Toma?
Kazuma Kiryu, was it? You were once Yakuza, so you should understand. Yak. If they say I need to take out a target, then I will, no matter who it is. Simple as that. I'll see you again in hell. Run! What do you think you're doing?
I saved Toma. Now it's your turn. I promised Tamiya I would.
Tamiya, huh? That man's as soft-hearted as ever.
I won't stand by and let you take another life. Not if I can help it.
I'm merely following orders. If you want to stop me, you know what comes next.
We fight. Only way to stop you is to win. I get that right?
I understand why my brother took a shine to you. You're brighter than you look. But his blood flows through my veins. Can you truly bring yourself to strike me?
Can't say. But blood isn't everything. The bond that Kazuma-san and I shared ran deeper than that.
You'll have to show me then, just how strong it is. Here and now. Kazuma Kiryu!
Come at me.
Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Seems I've grown far too old for tussling. If you were any younger, I'm not so sure I would have won. But you did. I'll do as Tamiya said, and stay away from that boy over there. You've my word.
Over where?
Toma. Kiryu-san, did Minister Tamiya really ask you to help me?
That's right.
But why? I just don't understand why. Why on earth he would want to save me?
What makes you say that?
I abandoned his cause and handed in my resignation for my own agenda. I even shared intel that it'd be detrimental to his plan. After all that, there's no way he'd forgive me.
He would. Because he cares about you.
He does?
He does.
But how? I betrayed him and supported Mine.
That doesn't matter. Not to Tamiya. He doesn't give a damn about that.
What?
If you ask me, Tamiya's proud of you for sticking to your principles.
He is? Truth is, part of me knew all along that I was being used like a puppet by Suzuki and Mine both, however they saw fit. Even worse, I ended up causing trouble, and for the one person I looked up to. But I just couldn't stand by idly anymore. I had to do something. It's true. Okinawa needs a source of revenue that will sustain her local economy. The resort plan is vital to her growth. To that end, I don't care what happens to me. So what if I get used by the wrong people or drag Minister Tamiya's name through the mud? As long as Okinawa can prosper, then...
You know, Tamiya's told me a lot about you. About how much you love Okinawa. And even about how he thinks that one day you'll make a great politician.
Sir... Mr. Tamiya... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry!
So, where's Daigo right now?
In Tokyo. Yes.
Uncle Kaz!
Yeah.
That's a good spot to end. I know I got a little distracted towards the middle of there, but just trying to do something really quickly. Which I did. Trying to take care of some personal bit. Yeah. But we're gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna finish the Yakuza Kiwami side of this tomorrow, and on Thursday with Margaret New Sonic. I don't know what the afternoon stream we'll see. Friday and Saturday we'll finish up. We'll be playing Dark Tie side, and probably finishes up Saturday. It doesn't seem to do long. That side doesn't seem to do long. Yeah. I look it up. It doesn't seem to be like too long. I mean, I get out again. It's very much. Like just only a few chapters, so. Yeah. So yeah, we'll do that on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. No after the streams for Margaret and Sonic and it's on Sunday night. And Monday and Tuesday next week, the last two streams for Monster Mania next week. I don't know what we'll do. We'll do something. Maybe we'll figure something out. Maybe we'll do some potpourri stuff. Maybe we'll do something. I don't know. We'll do some stuff. Some of this. There's just some fighting. We'll do some random stuff. I have a whole bunch of stuff we can do. What exactly we would do? I have no idea. It was some wrestling. Maybe we'll do some WDK. Maybe we'll do some Isaac runs or whatever. We'll do something. Obviously, not gonna start anything because. Again, leaving it the last stream before I go away is Tuesday, so yeah. Wednesday, obviously gonna have to go shop and get ready to go and get ready to go. So that's Thursday I leave. So yeah, why? Oh, Tuesday's the last stream, so you can get because Wednesday and Thursday for going. I should take this train down. I don't really need that in there anymore. The joke's over. Well, it still snows there, but there's only so many times you can put snow in the stream. I mean, there's also a lot of snow out there. A lot. But yeah, it's becoming scheduled new channel. I should have a bunch of my last games coming up. Like I said, we're finishing up play the Yakuza Kiwami 30 tomorrow. Like I said, this weekend we'll be doing Dark Ties. Coming up in March will be Mass Effect 2. Continue on where we played it on 7-day, and we're gonna be playing also in the March. We're gonna be playing Life is Strange Reunion. So much good stuff planned for 2026. So follow me on social media, I'm gonna lie, Twitch, Twitch, and on Geekies, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Speaking to subscribe to the page, follow the page, Pat Better Feature, including all the playthroughs of the Yakuza series, the Mass Effect series, the Life is Strange series, and lots more. Good box research, convention videos, good stuff, and some videos I like around there, including ones we're preparing while I'm gone. We also got Discord and stuff on the future. And if you want a full test, so we can play in 2026. So we got planned out. So stuff I got on Twitter with their scheduling page for that. You're watching now or watching later on the VOD or on YouTube. All those good links are found in the section down below. Including the Twitch page and the YouTube page. So please like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. If you so please. It's all like, Mystic's not on. Shricer's on. And this not. Ooh, yes, she is. Get rid of pressure. Mystic's done, so like I said, rid of pressure. That's not around. Put it right there. That should be it. Right, yeah, there we go. So yeah, till next time, everyone. Peace.